This is Keith Hudson of Sharepoint Mastery with a lesson on how to navigate in a Sharepoint 2007 site. Come to www.spmastery.com for more free lessons on Sharepoint. This video will move quite quickly, so pause it if you need to. We'll be looking at the site title, the breadcrumb, the top link bar, the quick launch bar, the welcome text box, the search box, the site action menu, the list menu bar, column titles, the edit menu, and the all site contents link. We're looking at a site called Sharepoint Mastery. The title of the site is in bold in the upper left hand corner of the page, just below the breadcrumb. Just below the title is the top link bar, which has tabs that usually take you to other sites within the same site collection in Sharepoint, but not always. On the left hand side of the page is the quick launch bar, with links to take you to view all site content, which shows you everything in the site, and with links to various document libraries, lists, discussions, sites, etc. Let's go to the demo site from the top link bar. It's called Demo Home on this page, and you'll see the breadcrumb now shows that we're at Demo Home and we came from Sharepoint Mastery. Now we'll go to the quick launch bar and click on the site Demo Team Site. You'll see that the breadcrumb now shows that we're at the Demo Team Site under the Demo Home site under Sharepoint Mastery. In this site, the breadcrumb actually shows the hierarchical order of the sites. That's not always the case, but it usually is. In the top link bar, you'll notice that we have a tab for Google. If I click on that, it actually takes me to Google. So you can see that the tabs on the top link bar can go to places other than Sharepoint sites. At the top right hand side of the page is a text box that shows who is currently logged in. I call it the welcome text box. It has a drop down arrow so you can customize the page or sign in as a different user, etc. Just below that is a search box, and you can choose. In this case, your only choice is to search this site. In some cases, you will have other choices of what you want to search. Just below the search box is the Site Actions menu. If you have permissions to make changes on the site, that menu button will be available, and when you click on it, your various options will be exposed. If you only have read permissions on the site, you're not going to see the Site Actions menu. In the center of this page are various web parts showing various views of some of the lists. If I click on the title of My Tasks, it takes me to the tasks list. I could have also gotten there by clicking on the tasks link in the quick launch bar. When you're looking at a list, you're going to have a blue menu bar for that list that will show you how to add new items, other actions you can take on that list, and if you have design permissions, settings for the list, adding columns, etc. At the right end of the menu bar is the view selector. The default view in this case is called All Tasks, but there are other views, and also a choice to modify this view or create a new view. Within the body of the list, there are titles showing for each column, and they have a drop-down selector so that you can sort and in some cases filter the list so that you can just see parts of the list or see it in the order you want to see it in. If you hover over the title of a list item, you'll see a little drop-down that brings up the Edit menu, sometimes called the Edit Control Block or ECB, and exposing various things you can do with respect to that particular item depending on your permissions. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson on how to navigate in a Sharepoint 2007 site. Come to spmastery.com for more free lessons on Sharepoint.